Hi guys, so it's time to start our L2J quiz. I hope you found the review helpful. And if you have any questions, hopefully the worksheets or the papers were collected so we can go over them on Monday. So please make sure to keep any questions in your head so that we can go over them on Monday when I see you again. Also make sure that you have right now out a piece of scratch paper, a pencil, and something to grade with. Um, so let's go ahead and start our L2J quiz. Oops. All right, the first one is number 7A. Solve the following using the distributive property. 3 parentheses 2x plus 16. Go ahead and pause the video now so students have a chance to work this out, and press unpause when they are ready to move on. Okay, next is 3B. How many hundreds are in the quotient 95,214 divided by 14? Again, how many hundreds are in the quotient? Pause the video now so students can complete their answers. Next is 2C. What is the quotient of 3 and 2/10 and 20 and 48 hundredths? Pause the video now. Next is 61B. A machine at the candy factory dispensed different numbers of lemon-flavored candies into various bags. There's your stem and leaf plot. What is the largest number of lemon-flavored candies? Go ahead and pause the video now. All right, number 50A. What does the upper quartile represent in a set of data in a box and whisker plot? A, the median of the data. B, the upper 75% of data. C, the outlier. Or D, the lower 25% of data. Go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, next is 44B. What is the volume of this cube? Pause the video now. Okay, 16C. Leah decided to paint some of the rooms in her 51-room hotel. She needs 1/5 of a can of paint per room. If Leah has 6 cans of paint, how many rooms can she paint? A, 1/30, B, 6/5, C, 30, or D, 6. Go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, last one on our quiz for today is 57C. Find the non-statistical question. A, how many text messages are sent by students in our class in one day? B, how many hours a day does members of our class spend playing video games? C, how many books does our class check out of the library each week? Or D, how many hours a night do you spend working on homework? And again, find the non-statistical question. Please make sure that your pencil is on the floor, your grading utensil is out, and your head is down when you are finished and ready to grade. Pause the video now. Okay, so it's time to grade. Please make sure again that your pencils are on the ground, your grading utensil is out, and you have switched with someone at your table. Okay, the first one was 7A. Okay, if I do the distributive property, I know that this 3 needs to be multiplied by everything inside of the parentheses. So I have 3 times 2x, which would give me 6x, and then 3 times 16, which would give me 48. So the answer is B. If they got it correct, please just leave it alone. If they did not get it correct, please put a line through the answer that they did have. Okay, next is 3B. How many hundreds are in the quotient for 95,214 divided by 14? If you did this division problem, then in the hundred spot of the answer, because remember the quotient is an answer to a division problem, in the hundred spot of the answer should be B, the number 8. Okay, next is 2C. Here's another division problem. The only difference is that this division problem has a decimal in both the inside number and the outside number. Remember, you cannot divide when a decimal is on the number on the outside. We can't make a part of a group. So here I have to change 3.2 or 3 2/10 to 32. I do that by moving the decimal 1 over. If I move the decimal 1 over in the outside number, I have to move the quotient or the decimal 1 place in the inside number, so it now becomes 204.8. And so when you divide those two, your answer is B, 6 4/10. Next is 61B. Okay, so I needed the largest number of lemon-flavored candies, and I know here in my stem that this represents the 10 spot of a number. And here, 9 tens, which give me 90, with a leaf of 0, 9, 0 gives me 90. And so therefore, 90 is the largest number of lemon-flavored candies. Okay, next is 50A. The upper quartile represents, remember the quartiles represent 25, 50, and 75. The median obviously being 50% because it's in the middle. So the upper quartile would be 75%, which is B. Okay, so the answer to 50 is B. Okay, next is 44B. What is the volume? Volume is length times width times height. So I have 3 times 3, which is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. And so the answer is 27 cubic feet. All right, next is 16C. All right, if she decided to paint and she needs 1/5 of a can of paint per room, one can could do 5 rooms. Okay, so she doesn't have one can, she has 6 cans. So if one can do 5 rooms, 6 cans could do 30 rooms. And so the answer is C. And the last one. Find the non-statistical question. Hopefully this was easy to spot since we've been working really hard on this one. D is the correct one because we have the word you in there. So we're only asking one person. A statistical question has to equal or has to be asking more than just one person. Okay, so now that we're done grading, please write down how many the person got correct at the top and circle it. In a moment, your substitute will pass out your L to J packets. Please make sure to fill in the graph on the second page with how many you got right today. Please make sure you also put a check mark next to any of the numbers that you got correct. So for instance, if you got the first one, 7A, correct, you would go to question number 7 and you would put a check mark next to one of the boxes. If you have 3 check marks for one standard, please make sure that you highlight that standard because you have mastered it. At the end, please make sure that all tests and booklets are collected. Someone from each class, please make sure you help the substitute and put the booklets back where they belong on the door of our closet. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day and have a good weekend. I'll see you.